All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to beautiful Dale Green Field. This is Christopher Gray alongside Coach Rick Ellsworth. Hey, Coach. Beautiful Week 4 football action, IHSAA Week 4 football. You've got your Shenandoah Raiders against the Fort Wayne Blackhawk Braves. Coach, what do you know about Fort Wayne Blackhawk? And this would be one of them. Fort Wayne Blackhawk comes in 1-2. Your Raiders come in 1-2. Raiders with a tough one last week on the road at number 4 ranked Lapel. What did we learn about the Raiders last week? Yeah. Much too many carries. 33 is much too many. 33 for Jarrett, 28 for Cash? Oh, it was 11. I'm sorry, it was 11. Okay, so quite the disparity. I was off by a factor of at least 2 there, but yeah. Raiders I thought Raiders did a great job. You take away a couple long pass plays and a couple really boneheaded penalties on the Raiders. I'm not sure you walk away with a win there, but you at least make it more competitive. Again, like you said, we were down 21-0 at half, fought back, scored the first possession of the game, first possession of the second half. We marched right down the field, 70-yard drive, score. So we had some fight. We held them to just a touchdown in the second half, but tonight the opponent's a little easier, at least from what we know about them. 1-2, losses to Fremont and Westdale, but they did pick up a win against Southern Wells, so they aren't 0-3. They do have a victory. This is only their third year playing football, Coach. Yeah, he's a great player. All right, Raiders will be kicking off left to right, kicking off to the south. Reese Oakes, who's been doing an excellent job as a freshman. I mean, it's a big time for a freshman to be playing any varsity minutes, let alone the starting kicker. He plays quite a bit of defense too. Puts the boot into it, down to just inside the 30, picked up by number 5. He's tripped up. Number 5, Gory Jackson with the run. It is Jackson Gorey. I got those flips. You can never trust somebody with 2 first names. I don't know about 2 last names, though. All right, so Raiders will be defense now. Blackhawk Christian at their own 29-yard line. That's a pretty good kick by Reese. The ball's, yeah. All right, Raiders in their traditional defense here. Got a new starter there at DB. Ethan Taylor starting at cornerback. Blackhawk Christian, Maxwell Warner with the pass. They went right at Aaron Murray. Aaron had a tough game. He had a tough assignment last week at cornerback, and they went right at him. Well defended on that one, though, Coach. Yeah. I love the way he flies around. He doesn't. I'm not sure he cares a whole lot about his body. He flies around the football field. Oh. Maxwell Warner again, with this time with the handoff inside. Raiders all over that. Good penetration in the backfield by the line. Nice job by Cash Cowley there on the nice form tackle. We'll give him a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 9, maybe 3rd and 8. Gain of 2, 3rd and 8. Good crowd here tonight. It is youth cheerleading camp night, so there are a lot of little girls here. Run this time to the right side. '74 Ethan Taylor, I think, on the tackle. He grabbed a hold and just took him for a ride. It'll be 4th down, 4th, and we're going to call it 6. Looks like Dylan Grimes may be back to punt. A lot of the key guys at Blackhawk are sophomores. So, been with the program. This will be their 2nd year. Nice punt by Grimes. Good night. Gray will pick it up at the 32, 33. Sets up his block. It's a block. He breaks one tackle. Gets it out to about the 49. Good run on the play. Nice job setting up his block, and great block by Hellman. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to see him just turn on the afterburners there. I think he tried to avoid the tackle. That's all right. Raiders with 3 receivers. Jarrett behind quarterback. He'll look to pass. Fakes a screen to Taylor. Oh my! He fakes a screen to Taylor. Taylor was not open. Nice tackle on the play by Blackhawk Christian, and we got an injured player. Looks like that's Nash Blasimus, or Blasimus. Jarrett did a good job just getting back to the line of scrimmage there. Yeah. Let's go to instant replay on this one. He just came up. That little guy right there. I think it's this guy right there playing like a nickel back. Drops and he comes up. Oh. Yeah, he was gonna. The intent was to throw it to Taylor on the screen to the right. Injured player on the field looks like it's Nash Blasimus. Down right at midfield. Yeah. See if he can put any weight on it. He's not putting a whole lot of weight on it, so 5'7", 125. Coach, you weighed that like in 3rd grade, didn't you? Pickleball, yeah. All right, it'll be 2nd down and 12 after the loss of 2 on that play. Raiders now with 3 receivers plus Whaley in there. Trips left. This time it'll be a handoff up the middle to Cash. Cash gains what he can. Gain of about 5. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. Raiders in the no huddle, same formation. It's time to look. It's to Gray to the outside. He makes a catch, turns upfield. He breaks 1, goes 2. He could go. Oh. Good reception on the out route to Gray. Long gain on the play. About a 30-yard catch. Down at about the 15-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Raiders. Excellent blocking upfield. I mean, he had a couple good blocks. Hellman looks. This time he does get the screen to Taylor. Good cut up field by Ethan. Gain of about 5. It'll be, that's a longer gain than that. They're giving him a first down. It'll be enough for a first down for the Raiders. Again with a no huddle. This time the Raiders get the Blackhawk Christian Braves to jump off sides on the 1st and goal. So we should get half the distance to the goal here. So it'll be first and goal from the, what is that, Coach? The 4, 6? Looks like it'll be from the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from the 4 for the Raiders. See if we can punch one in here. Hellman drops back. Good juke move by Jarrett. This will be all him unless he throws it in the end zone. He does. Nice hands by Garrett May. Tiptoes in the end zone. Touchdown. Hellman to May. Is that his 5th? Is that his touchdown catch number 5 on the season? So I don't know if that was Hellman's first choice. First choice was covered and did a little creativity there and found May in the back of the end zone. Yeah, ball was right on the money, though. Garrett has good hands. Kai Peevler, the kick is up. Kick is no good. Looks like he must have been wide right. Small, the room for error is pretty large on the toe bash, you know. Well, the Raiders on the board, 6-0. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. That's a nice long drive by the Raiders. They'll be kicking off yet again to Blackhawk Christian. Well, that's what you want to do. You get one possession, you score. So all right, Reese will kick off yet again.
Well, on fall break, I'm going to Panama City for a week, staying in a condo in a building that I'm interested in. But
So if you're curious about Kathy Terrell's vacation plans, I'm sure you can hear that online. She possibly could. Nice run by Blackhawk Christian up the middle. Refuses to go down. Nice run there on the play. Eventually brought down. I think I'm going to credit David Teeter with that tackle. JV team had a 6-0 loss against LaPel on Monday night. I was here for the last quarter of that game. That was it's kind of like Iowa playing, you know, it's a kind of an offensive struggle. All right, 3 running backs behind Warner. He'll hand it off up the middle. Met there immediately by Marcus Miller. The biggest man on the field, Coach. He's thicker than Snickers, you know? Nice tackle by Marcus. Be 2nd and 9 for the Braves. Yeah, Man in motion. They'll run an option, triple option. Nice job by. Oh, Taylor was there on the tackle and he missed it. Like Landon McDuffie makes a tackle on downfield, but that, I mean, well defended. You just got to make the tackle. Yeah. All right, so first down of the game for the Braves. Beat the 44-yard line. Warner with the screen pass out there. Incomplete. Here at Dale Greenfield, that's a tough pass until about, 7:35 when the sun goes down. You got the sun right in your eyes. Yeah. Plus, you got the hill, so you know it's you got to aim about 3 feet below. All right, 2nd and 10. They'll run this time. Warner, it's a little sprint pass to the right. Picked off by Jarrett Hellman. Jarrett picks it off of the 30. He's got nothing but green grass in front of him. One man to beat. It's the other quarterback. He beats him. Jarrett will score. 70-yard touchdown, interception, return. Jarrett Hellman, touchdown pass, interception, reception, touchdown. Looks like Raiders will be going for 2. We have yet to get a 2-point conversion converted all year. I'd like to see the Raiders be a little more creative than they have in the past with their 2-point conversions, but we'll see what see what Coach Prizer draws up here. Trevor Buckler checks in. Looks like they'll go with like a double tight end formation here. All right, 2-point conversion on the way for the Raiders. Hellman will hand it off to Cowley. He's met. Does he get it in? Penalty on the Raiders. It's holding. I think he may have got it in, but. Yeah, they should stay out there. I think that I saw no signal from the side judge. So they will come back onto the field. All right, Raiders, I think they'll be kicking it this time. Although Jarrett's, looks like they could go for it. Jarrett is going to call the play, so they will be going for it. They'll be going for 2 from the 12-yard line. Should be a, looks like Jarrett will be a sprint. Oh, sprint out to the right, see if he can get somebody open. Hellman avoids a couple. And Hellman scoots and scurries, runs 30 yards, gains 3. 2-point conversion, no good. Yeah, that's one. Just go down, like either throw it or get down, right? But it's hard to tell somebody who's competitive to do that. So Raiders now with a 12-0 lead, 7.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play.
is like 2 times the size of Shenandoah last weekend.
Right. I don't know how his foot is feeling. He's been out. He's been playing, but I don't know if he. I don't know if it was his right foot or his left foot. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. I think they're keeping. Did not bother him catching the ball. I think they're keeping him out on defense this week. It looks like put in Taylor. It's good to give Taylor some experience. You'll need that depth as you move further down in the season. Oaks this time angle kick. I thought McDuffie did pick it up and kept running with it, but alas, no. So no return on the play.
Davis? I can see her face. I can't tell from the looks like Blaine and Garrett are out there on defense now. No, I don't. She has to turn around all the way.
All right, Raiders now on defense. 1st and 10. Blackhawk, they'll man in motion, hand up the middle. Nice tackle on the play there made by number 5. Who is that? Ebler? Ebler with a nice tackle there. I think as the end there he had contained and Saul was handed off and just dropped down, right? Not your ideal defensive end. He's quick and he flies around. He's got good hair. Good hair. Nice tackle on the play that time by Cash Cowley. Handoff up the middle again. So it'll be 3rd down and about 7 for the Braves. Raiders bring in the NASCAR package there with Alex Cortier now on the outside. Get a little speed rush. To the D. That's right. Disruptor. All right, handoff to the right this time. Nice way to come up by Blaine Stevens making that tackle. Blaine Stevens makes a tackle in the backfield. Dylan Grimes had nowhere to go. Stevens doesn't make that tackle. So it'll be 4th down, loss of about 5. It'll be 4th and 12. Grimes is also their punter. He let off a heck of a punt. Looks like Gray and Hellman will be back again. They punt it towards Hellman. Takes a nice Braves bounce. Hellman will pick it up at the 25. A spin move. Oh, it'll be a flag. Flag on the plate. Is it holding or blocking the back? So yeah, he made the hand signal for pass interference, but I'm sure he meant to have one hand out there instead of 2. So he'll be blocking the back. Raiders will back up 10 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 26. Raiders with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. I'd like to see Jarrett take the top off here. See what happens. All right, they'll hand it off up the middle to Cash. Cash breaks a tackle. Gain of about 7 on the play. Raiders for years have been missing that one guy who can just break. Cash does an excellent job of what he's asked to do, but that one guy that just has speed. Raiders try to run that screen. It's not there. Good penetration by Orion Bennett, the freshman. Big sack on the play. Raiders now 3rd and 11. Well, he came from the defensive end spot? I don't know who the tackle is. Tackle either pulled too early or didn't make a block. Maybe both. All right, 3rd and 11 now. Raiders 3 receivers left. Hellman back to pass. Sets in the pocket. He's hit again. They're saying his arm was going forward, but that was number 22 again. Great penetration. That needs to be cleaned up, Coach. That's twice in a row that kid got back in the backfield. Excellent job by Ryan Bennett with the penetration, but Coach can't be too pleased with that pass protection. You see Papa Stillwell down there with the iPad. He is Cash Cali back to punt. Gets off a little line driver. He'll be picked up at the 40. Breaks a couple tackles, but the rest of the Raiders are there to meet him. Dropped at the 46. 1st and 10 for the Braves. What do you just loop around the tackle, Coach? He's coming from the linebacker, kind of a little bit of a delayed or blitz there. I mean, if I was defending the Raiders, I don't want to be a scout here, but I would spy Hellman. Yeah. Number 2 again in motion, Grimes. Will roll out again. Good defensive play there by Stevens, making the stop. Intended receiver was Dylan Grimes. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. I like that play, but to the short field in high school football, there's not a lot of room over there. Kind of run out of real estate. Yeah. I know with a young quarterback, you probably want to run to his strong arm, right, versus running left, but not a lot of room over there. 2nd and 10. This time they do run to his weak side. Ball's in the air. Incomplete. Good penetration by Cowley. Yeah. So 3rd and 10 now for the Braves. 3:35 in the quarter. If you are down in Bloomington, Indiana, you are getting to watch Friday Night Lights in Bloomington. The Hoosiers up 24-0. There's a nice penetration by Cash Cowley. Picks up the sack. Raiders come with the blitz. Loss of about 11 or 12 on that sack. Nice job by Cash. Indiana versus Indiana State. Hoosiers up 24-0 in the 2nd quarter. So. Oh. Mendoza 14 of 15. It's pretty efficient. Oh my, that ball had some helium in it. Drops at the 50, bounces into the Raiders' hands. Gain of 3 on the bounce. Raiders will be 1st and 10 from the 49. It's not often you get three possessions, I guess, in a quarter. But the Raiders will start with their third here. Hellman will hand it off. Cowley up the middle. He's got a lot of green in front of him. And he will go. Touchdown. Cash Cowley, 49-yard run. Raiders will go for 2 here, it looks like. It's good to get Cash on the board like that. Well-deserved touchdown by Cowley, his longest run of the season. Yeah. That's a long run. That's a long way to sprint. Ebler with the handoff on the 2-point conversion, immediately stopped in the backfield. Coach Stillwell talking with his offensive line. Not pleased with their performance. That's about as fired up as Jake gets. Yeah. Yeah. It just takes, when I was in high school, the girls basketball team had a really good team, and just a couple wins, it changes. It's all sports. It's very contagious. Yeah. I think it's Northeastern, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you looked at the schedule, you knew Lapel was probably the toughest opponent you'd face. I mean, Northeastern's good, Eastern Hancock's good. Park Tudor will always have some athletes. So, but like you said, get a couple of those wins, the confidence starts boiling. Pitch to the right this time. Running back Chip Bennett finds a little bit of hole there. Yes. He went to, didn't he go to Harvard? Is his brother? Oh, okay. Yeah. Wonder if he's still there. He would be. 3 running backs in the backfield behind Maxwell. He hands up the middle. Fumble on the play, I think. No fumble. If there was, it was recovered by the Braves. Ah, yeah. That's where your middle linebacker just has to come in and fly. Fly, just be a body. All right, 18-0 now. Raiders on the winning end. Still in the first quarter, a long first quarter. Handoff up the middle. They're stopping the clock for some reason. There is a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Let's see what this is. It is a face mask against the Raiders. Pounding, yeah. Yeah. Somebody just to clog up. Yeah. This time they run their triple option. That's not bad. I was soaking wet. I think I'm not sure I weighed 190. All right, back to pass. They go up top. Intended receiver was Cruz Rothenbush. That's the first vertical pass they've tried tonight. Be third and about 7. Happened a couple times last week. They tried again right up the middle. This time, Raiders there to meet them. Got a whole bunch of Raiders in there. Looks like Courtier maybe been the first one on the play. It'll be 4th down and 4th and 5, maybe 4th and 5. That should be the last play of the first quarter. And all right, so the first quarter comes to an end here at Dale Green Field with your Raiders up 18-0. We had a touchdown pass, Hellman to May, an interception return, 70-yard interception return by Hellman, and then a nice 49-yard run up the middle by Cash Cowley. There are 3 scores, no extra points. So we will start the second quarter, 4th down. 4th and 6, 4th and 7, yeah. Who does Alabama have this week, Coach? Oh, that's right. The Whiskies go down to beautiful Alabama. I saw that what did I see this morning? The spread was 21.5, something like that, 20.5. I looked to Alabama to what was the over/under? I think was maybe 55, 56. I looked to Alabama to. Oh, he's not. Oh, Wisconsin. Ah. Well, I look for Alabama to essentially, I'll take the over with just Alabama in that game. Biggest game in the SEC this week will be Georgia heading into Neyland Stadium to take on Tennessee. See if Rocky Top can knock off the Bulldogs. 4th down, wishbone formation. Play action pass. Well defended there. Nice job by number 9, Drake Masters, in there on the coverage. Even if he would have caught it, I'm not sure it was a first down anyway, so it'll be first down. Raiders will take over after turnover on downs. I like the play action, though. I wish we did a little more play action. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, draw, screen, even screen up the middle, right? You just get the penetration. All right, 3 receivers and a tight end. Timeout on the field. Timeout Blackhawk Christian. They may have only had 10 kids out there. Let's see. They only had 10, I think. So timeout taken on the field by Blackhawk Christian. 11:54 to go here in the second quarter play. If we keep up at this pace, I don't know what we're going to talk about in the second half. We can find some Hoosiers are still, they're up 24-0. I was following baseball scores here. I got that board. Well, I got my cousin plays for the Rangers. So he's the Wyatt Langford. He's the starting center fielder, left fielder. So yes. So that's my that is my first cousin. So no, his mom is. So his mom and my mom are sisters, and he his mom and moved down to Florida. So went to the College World Series. Yeah. Yep. He's not built like me. I'll put it that way. He's a little. He's got some definition to him. Pitch to Cash around the left side. Yeah, Whaley had what I would call a matador block. But I mean, he was smart enough. He realized he did that. Didn't block in the back. I mean, he was upset with himself clearly, but. All right, same formation. Gain of about 2 or 3 for Cowley there. Hellman will this time hand up the Cash up the middle. Gain of 2. It'll be 4th and 4, 4th and 5. Sorry, third down. No huddle again for the Raiders. Same formation. Offsides on the defense. That'll be a first down. Yeah, especially after we go no huddle.
First down for the Raiders and moving those chains.
We're good. Referee's a little slow tonight. Getting back to his position there. Pitch to the right to Cowley. He's got a little bit of green grass. Good blocking up there by Blaine. Oh, I thought it was a good block by Blaine. They maybe, if there's anything, it's holding. Yeah, holding on the Raiders. It looked like it could have been Blaine on the outside. Just grabbed him on the turn. Oh,
He got traded
Nico? All for baseball. I'm not. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, the Rangers are fighting for playoff position. They've gone on a nice streak here the last month and a half, and my cousin's been on a little bit of a hit slump the past 2 weeks, but hey, if you keep winning. He looks up top. Taylor's there. Taylor. Yeah, he had 1 foot in there. Nice catch by Ethan Taylor on the sidelines. Down to the 33. It's a gain of about 30 yards, all of them in the air. I'm not sure Taylor was super aware of where he was, but he did get a foot down. So. Hellman looks to his right. I think he's going to try to pass this one as well. Oh. Gray on the curl misses it. I think he. Could have been a setup play too, right? You do a little pump. Next time do a pump and go. So 2nd and 10 Raiders at the incomplete pass. Blaine in motion, little jet pass over to Stevens. Nicely done. That looks like a run. It'll count as a pass in the books. Gain of 12. First down, Raiders. Down to the 22. Yeah. And we drew him off sides. Again with the no huddle. Again with the same play. Raiders get 5 yards. Blaine Stevens, he will go down to the 10. Whoo, man. He broke out of the arm tackle, fought. Got an injured player on the field for Blackhawk. Looks like it could be Elijah Godfrey. I'm sorry, it'll be Talon Mayer. Yeah. Yeah, it's great to see, but yeah. Raiders are in no short supply of athletes on the outside. Would have been nice to have Blaine last week. I think at cornerback could have changed a little bit of that game potentially. All right, Raiders trips right. First down. This time the out is thrown to Blaine. Gain of a couple. Well defended by Blackhawk Christian. Oh, that was to Murray. I'm sorry. Murray on the outside. My apologies. Again, with the amount of skilled positions, Blaine's on the sideline. So go 4 wide and still have enough receivers to sub. 2nd and goal from the 8. Raiders up 18-0 here in the second quarter. Gray in motion. He'll take the jet sweep. He cuts inside, breaks a tackle. Good fight. Gets up to the 3. Gain of 5. That'll count as a reception again. So 3rd and 3. I look for Jarrett to run this in here. All right, Ebler behind, 4 receivers for the Raiders. Gray in motion. This time as a complete decoy because they'll hand it to Ebler up the middle. That's a touchdown, and that's a flag. You can't, as Gary Reddick would say, you can't do that. So a little extracurricular activity after the touchdown by Ebler, but Ebler picks up the 4-yard touchdown run for the Raiders, now up 24-0. Looks like Kai Peeler this time will go back to kick. Never been there. Keep that football. Good decoy with the motion there. They run that jet sweep twice on that drive and drew the defenders over, and Ebler up the middle for the score. Peevler this time up. Hey, little knuckle puck time. Raiders up 25-0. 8:40 to go in the second quarter of play. So in a game like this, Coach, if you're Coach Stillwell, what do you?
I talked to Coach Stillwell the other day at night, so I asked him, how long are you going to go with your starters? How long are you going to do this and that? Especially got guys with some bumps and bruises. How long are you going to go with them? But I also said it'd be a good opportunity to get like guys like Masters,
Yeah. Yeah.
Let them get out there and see how
Little mix.
yes, let them see how they're
Yeah.
try somebody else in another position that's maybe getting work in practice, maybe give them a couple reps, maybe a series to see how they do.
You wonder if Coach was Stillwell was thinking about what happened against Bluffton, right? Where he did sub a lot. A lot of those players came in. Maybe sub in his eyes, maybe sub too much. But I'm not sure. This, like you said, this is a great game to do that, kind of revisit that. Give those players played pretty well there against Bluffton, so good opportunity for them. Oh yeah, the penalty was on them. We got Ebler scored, and about 8 yards in the end zone, he got just lit up. No. No, he was standing there, and he got shoulder dropped, Coach. Yeah. Peevler with the kick. Little squibber down to the 25. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. That's yeah. What the Grays lacked in talent, which was a pretty big gap, we made up for in being conniving. Yes. Oh, totally. Yeah. Just a little bit of. Yeah. Blackhawk Christian with a pitch to the left side. Good penetration by the Raiders. Atlas Merchant there on the run, but he's met by a bunch of Raiders. You're seeing a little bit of that, what you talked about, Coach. You got Trevor Buckler in. You've got Drake Masters in. Here on defense for the Raiders. So you're trying to get a little bit of rotation here. So you got Masters over there at the corner on the far side of the field. Oh, well So gain of about 5. It's hard when you're the dad not to watch your son, but Gray knew exactly what the play was That's got to be a little frustrating because a little dump-off pass there got him 4 yards. But all right, 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Blackhawk Christian 3rd and 10 from the right hash. Tries to run a slant. Very well defended that time by Murray. That's about as good as you can defend a slant, Coach. He came with that leading hand. Be 4th and 10 now for Blackhawk. Still 7 minutes to go in the second quarter of play. A long first half. Someone said your mic's not on. Is that true? Punt taken by Hellman at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. He'll be run out of bounds. We got a player down. Whaley's down. He'll be helped up pretty quick. I think it's just an ankle. Yeah, I don't know what. Looks like everything's working on our side. Well, for those of you who have missed the color commentary of Rick Ellsworth, we do apologize. Can you hear me? I can't hear you at all. We'll try to figure out this audio. Can you hit it? If you hit it. Well, it's nice to find out, halfway through the second quarter. Yeah, I thought it did as well. Well, we try to figure out the audio here. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 24. Hellman back to pass. He goes up top to May. May's in the end zone. May was potentially pass interfered, but they're not going to call that. 25-0. Nice deep pass by Hellman. Yeah, I don't know if we have you. All right, Taylor now with gets a first down. Be first down Raiders. I'll tell you what we'll do for the second half, Coach. We'll just switch, and people can hear you. Touchdown, Raiders! Garrett May in the back of the end zone. And there's a flag on the play, though. What's the play? Illegal man downfield. Let's check out this instant replay. Let's see here. Ball's up. Oh, it's not on camera. Not on camera. So we'll back it up 5 yards. Trust me, folks, that was an excellent catch. And I'll be 1st and 15 for the Raiders. You got 3 receivers to the left. Hellman this time. Screen to Taylor. Got some blocks upfield. Fumble. Fumble picked up by Cowley. So Taylor fumbles after a gain of about 7. Recovered immediately by Cash Cowley. All right, we've got timeout on the field, referee timeout. Wonder if we switch these bad boys. So where am I coming in here? We're going to go on mute for a second, folks. Touchdown, Cash Cowley. I got nothing. Yeah. You can still hear me? Kick is up this time. It's wide right. 31-0 now for the Raiders. We will continue to try to correct this the sound issue up here, so bear with us. Raiders up 31-0. 5:27 left to go in the second quarter of play. I can hear myself now, but I cannot hear. All right, see if you got us now. Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, I think we're good now. So we're back in action, I think. Tried a couple little hitches in the giddy up. We do not have a game clock. We have to switch that out. So we'll switch that out here in a second. Play action pass to the left. Incomplete. All right, I'm going to go replace this battery, Coach. You got this.
Ethan Taylor bringing down Bennett. Maybe I should say 10, number 10 Taylor.
Yeah.
10 Taylor.
Number 10.
10 Taylor.
So there's different grades. There's a junior and the other one is a senior. So a senior and a junior. So each one has to go to Raiders.
Face mask. Raiders.
Are we back in business? All right, we got a face mask on the Raiders. Handoff up the middle by the Raiders. Nice tackle on the play by 74. Ethan Taylor. Be third down now. Four and a half minutes to go here in the second quarter of perhaps the longest game of high school football history. Alabama kicks off at noon. Look for the screen, look to dump, nothing there. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what this penalty will be because so I'm going to be a homer here, but I mean the ball was thrown about 17 yards behind the receiver. If it's deflected, it's a live ball. You don't. All right, Raiders now after that 15-yard penalty. First down, Blackhawks. I'm sorry, Blackhawk Christian. The Braves in Raider territory. First down. Pitch to the right. Good penetration there by Ebler with excellent penetration. Caused that fumble, Coach. Loss of 3, second and 13. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter of play. Raiders will get the ball to start the second half, having kicked off to start the game. They better hurry here. 5 seconds to go on the play clock. And And they're going to give it to him. All right. Triple option run there. Nice tackle there by Landon McDuffie and Carter Gray for the Raiders. Gain of about 5 on the triple option to the right. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Braves. Yeah. All right. Well, pistol formation this time. Looks like a little Canadian. Oh, screen pass up the middle. I love this play. Yeah, little arm tackle. Nice gain on the play. Gain of about 8. It'll be 4th down and 1. I love that play. Yeah, break a tackle or two and you're done. You're gone. Yeah. All right, looks like we could get a little tush push here. You know he's going to do quarterback sneak. He's walking gingerly. Going to try to get him off. No, he decides to do a slant. Oh, and it's picked off. Who got that pick? Is that Garrett May? Oh, no, that's Ethan Taylor. The slant. Probably would have preferred to knock it down, would have gained 5 yards, but nevertheless, Ethan Taylor gets the interception on the slant for the Raiders. Yeah, hit. Yeah, reception made by the navel of Ethan Taylor. Ooh. Okay, quarterback walked up there very gingerly. The coach over on the sidelines literally scratching his head there for a little bit. All right. Hellman back to pass. No one open. He scrambles to his right. Breaks a couple tackles. Whoa, what was that? Timeout Raiders. Raiders recover the ball after a gain of 8. That ball was just hanging out there. I don't know if Hellman, like you said, was Hellman trying to pitch that, or was he? We'll never know. We'll never know. Yeah, it looked like he was pitching it. Would have been interesting to see Roscoe Redding take that pitch and lumber downfield. Over under 10 yards for Roscoe Redding. Was that it? Would that be the yards he gained or the yards he could complete in a run? The gain, okay. All right, Raiders 2nd and 3 at the 40. No, you don't want to get anybody hurt at this point. You got 4 receivers. I think your goal here is to score before half, get fast clock the second half at this point. So Hellman back to pass. But he's going to go up top to Blaine Stevens, and it's picked off. Yeah, they're going to call a flag here. Interference will be called on number 5, Jackson Goree. I mean, he stepped right in front of it. It was an excellent. Blackhawk Christian's coach does not like the call. Uh-oh. we've got all sorts of confusion here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 should be right there at the. Yep, that is correct. This isn't the NFL. It's not not a spot foul. Yeah, it was a nicely thrown ball. Hellman takes a snap, looks to his left, and he comes back to his right over the middle to Gray. Gray catches it. Nice catch up the middle by Gray down to the 15. I think that's called all go on the PlayStation, I believe. Took a little bit of a whiplash with his head to the ground there. Pops back up. Nice gain on the play. Screen to May. Tries to break one tackle. He does. Gets down to the 10 with a minute to go. Raiders take a timeout. Yeah. All right, Raiders with 1:03, 31-0. Nice to punch this in. We're at the 11 now. 2nd and 5. Nice to punch this in to get score before half, Coach.
That's our outstanding cheerleaders.
The Hoosiers up 45-0 at halftime. Mendoza with 5 touchdown passes. So I don't care who you play. That's a bunch of points. All right, Hellman back to pass. He looks right. Throws it over the middle. Touchdown pass. Carter Gray with a touchdown. Hellman to Gray, 10-yard reception. That was a nice looking pass. I think he just kind of read it, throw it a little bit to the inside of the defender. Touchdown. Yeah. A little Harrison move there. A little duck and roll. All right, Raiders now up 37-0, 59 seconds to go. And the kick is up. Oh, that's a high one. I think that is. Oh, it is good. I think he thought it was a high jump contest, and he got it over the. So Raiders on the board. Hellman with a touchdown run. Oh, no touchdown run. An interception, touchdown. 2 touchdown passes. Cowley with 1 touchdown run. Ebler with a touchdown run are your 5 scores for the night. 3 points on the extra. So we go fast clock in the second half. It has to be the second half for what I call fast clock or running clock. Well, it is 8:21, Coach. So we got a 1 hour, 21-minute first half. I remember Bluffton. It was an hour and 21 minutes into the fourth quarter. I mean, it was a quick game. Bluffton's going to keep getting better. They get more disciplined as the season goes on. That's going to look, I know you don't want to say good loss. That's going to look like a good loss for the Raiders, at least in the Sagarin ratings. Oaks with a nice squib up the middle. Nice catch on the 30. Brandon Pruitt in there on the stop. Kind of gator roll, if you will.
Our strength of schedule is better than last time you wrote that was the best strength of schedule in the section.
Ours was? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this game will hurt your strength of schedule, but I mean, like you said, you got Northeastern, you got Park Tudor, you still have Eastern Hancock coming up. You've got some in Hagerstown. Hagerstown is actually playing very well for, used to be a very strong 1A school. Pitch this time to the left. He'll take it up the middle. Takes a long time to blow that whistle. It'll be Park Tudor is 3-0. Let's take a look at the Raiders' opponents here upcoming. Yeah, so the Raiders will go to Park Tudor, home against Hagerstown. Hagerstown is 1-2, but they got beat. Just close game to Knightstown, lost by a point, and he held Centerville to 26 points. And so Centerville's a good team. So at Park Tudor, at Northeastern. Northeastern, I believe, is 3-0. Northeastern is 3-0. They'll be 4-0 after tonight. They'll be 5-0. They play Cambridge City, Lincoln, and Union City before they travel to Centerville. So they'll be 5-0 heading into that game. Eastern Hancock, I believe, is 1-2. You're 1-2. So 3.5 seconds. Personal foul, face mask on the Raiders. See, not an impossible schedule for the Raiders. They could easily go 5-0, but they could also go 0-5. So it'll be a good opponents, a couple sectional opponents in there. Yeah, you have Eastern Hancock and Northeastern are both sectional opponents. Last play of the second quarter. Tipped. Good hands there by Cash Cowley. That'll be the end of the half. And the Raiders will go up 38-0 at halftime. We'll be back here in about 10-15 minutes. And this is Shenandoah Raider football brought to you by Middletown Family Dentistry. We'll be back for second half, folks. Hello. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, 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 hello. It should work now. See, you're coming up now. Can you hear me? Can you hear yourself? Can you hear yourself? Can you hear this one? Can you hear this one at all? Can you hear this one? This one? Yes, no, 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 no. me, hear me, hear me, hear me. Hello. 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 Coming through. All right, folks, we're back for second half action. We'll be doing what I call the fast clock. Running clock except for change of possessions and touchdowns. Raiders will be receiving the kickoff return. Looks like they got a mixture of... No, they got the regular kickoff return team in there. Gray and Taylor back deep. So kicking it off for Blackhawk Christian will be Chip Bennett, running back. We'll kick it off to the south. Ball is booted up in the air. Gray will pick it up at around the 23-24. There he goes, breaks the tackles. He has some green space. There, he's still on his feet. Good return by Gray out to the 47. All right, Raiders on offense now. Hellman behind center in the pistol formation. Jet sweep to Stevens. Has one man to break. He does. Gets it out. He cuts it up the field. It refuses to go down. Still up. Oh, man, what a run by Blake Stevens. Refusing to go down all the way down to the 2-yard line. 44-yard pass. Stevens just refusing to go down. Raiders down to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Coach Rick Ellsworth looking for a microphone here. Hellman with the under center with the quarterback sneak, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Hellman. His second of the night. First one on an interception return. This one on a quarterback keep.
He says to keep the clock running. Okay. I never knew. I know, but I always was told by different umpires different things. They each interpret that rule differently, Brian.
Kai Peevler back to kick the extra point. It's up. It is higher than high. No good. I don't know if somebody put helium in the ball tonight. What do you think? Those extra points are pretty high. Raiders now up 44-0, 9:44 to go in the third quarter of play. First possession of the second half for Blackhawk Christian coming up. We've got some new equipment. Folks. Let's see if we can get old Rick Ellsworth tied into the mic. Let me go on.
How about now? Can you hear me? How about now?
can't tell. I mean, we don't have any of the headphones in, so. Yeah, I took the headphones out. I took the headphones out. It was so darn confusing on what the heck was going on. Sure, other one. Let's try this. Hell, I can't hear because I don't have a thing. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. I can hear myself. Can you hear me? Yeah, we're up a creek without a paddle, Coach.
How about now? Nothing? You can hear it? You go there?
All right, apologize for that, folks. We're just trying to get the headsets to work. I'm sure it's annoying as for you as it is for us. So we may go with one mic for the rest of the night. It is a 44-0 game. Coach, I'll give you the headset for a second. Any last parting words?
Well, maybe we can get this thing figured out. Maybe, I don't know if we'll be on the road next week or not, but we'll be here the following week, I believe. And that's homecoming, isn't it? In 2 weeks? 2 weeks homecoming?
2 weeks is
Yeah. Yep. So, otherwise, Coach Ellsworth signing off.
All right. I'm not sure where we are. Was it 3rd and 4? 3rd and 4. Play action pass. Good penetration. Oh, goodness. Trevor Buckler in the backfield wraps up the quarterback. Not quite strong enough to pull him down. Very heady play by the quarterback to kind of push the ball forward. 4th down and 4. So I think the Raiders, when they get the ball, I would not be surprised to see quarterback Drake Masters go behind center. Raiders still have, it's about a half and half defense right now. Masters in at safety. They take the pitch. Looks like he falls forward for the first down. Good penetration up there by the Raiders, but not quite enough. Blackhawk Christian will get a first down. I have 123 people watch tonight. One of them is me. One of them was you. But 19 people on right now. That's not too bad. Decent viewership. All right, roll out to the right. Open pass. In there for the touchdown are the Blackhawk Christian Braves. Maxwell Warner to Dylan Grinds. Sophomore to sophomore. They two decent skill positions there. They'll continue to grow as this program grows. But they get off the schneid. 44-6 is now the score. Extra point, ball is down, kick is up. Kick is very good. That's a heck of a kicker. Who kicked that, number 20? Josiah Smith. That's a boot. I mean, they did the score against their win was 15-13. Left me questioning, was it 5 field goals? Was it it could have been. That was a heck of a kick. So the Raiders will receive the kickoff. It's hard to substitute on kickoff. You've already got, for the most part, it's a lot of JV kids that play kickoff return and kickoff team. So it looks like they do make at least one substitution. Reese Oakes is back there now deep with Ethan Taylor to receive the kickoff. Be nice to see Oakes get it. I like to watch Reese play. Nah, those Gray boys are tough. They're tough to coach. One of them's easy to coach now because he's only got one leg. So, of course, Reese Oak's mother is the 7th grade volleyball coach. Volleyball team, middle school volleyball team, heads to Winchester next Saturday for a big tournament. So, all right, Reese will get a chance. That's all right. Just pick it back up. He picks it up at the 20. Oh, man, yeah. David Teeter got wrapped up there with we'll see what this will be called. Personal foul against them. Against the Braves.
You can't pick on Teeter. Homeschool legend.
All right, so we will, Raiders will get some extra yardage applied. Oh, my mic was not, so we'll pick that up and it'll be live on YouTube. All right. Drake Masters now behind center in the pistol formation. Whoa, this is we got Canadian football just south of the border. Handoff to Aaron Murray in the backfield, loss of 2 or 3. I mean, I run that play on the PlayStation, tight end cross, but it's usually on the other side of the line. Yeah, it's a little. My Indiana Hoosiers on my dynasty are 4-0 right now. Had a double overtime victory last night against the Illini. So I gotta. I've tried the road to glory. I'll tell you what, the high school is hard, and I'm not willing to sit the bench as a freshman. So. Yeah. It transferred out. Yeah. The first time I did the road to glory, I knew I was going to sit the bench, so I just simmed every week. And I didn't understand why the coach got so mad at me. And then my boy said, "Did you go to practice?" And I literally pulled an Iverson and I said, "Practice? We talking about practice?" I didn't know there was practice, so I guess me skipping practice was looked upon unkindly. Drake Masters to the left. Nice run by Drake. Gains about 4 or 5. It'll be 4th down. We got one more play, maybe depending upon the outcome here. 2 more plays of the third quarter. 40 seconds remaining in the quarter. All right, we got 3 receivers, right? We need to get one of them up there on the line of scrimmage. There we go. Oh, woo. I thought we had said that's not Canadian League football because that was that was. That's a little Montreal Alouettes football. All right, so the end of the third quarter will be 44-7 Raiders.
Riley, are the ladies ready? Yeah, Riley, are they ready?
Are the ladies ready? I believe we'll get a cheerleading. We're going to get a cheerleading extravaganza
All right,
here.
here we go, folks. Here's our cheerleaders. Our captain, Riley Pryor. Addie Cooper. Ridley Sears.
So the Raiders next week will travel to Park Tudor. Park Tudor is 3-0 on the season.
Kelly Bevins. Madison Parrish. Alexis Terrell.
Park Tudor this evening is home against Indianapolis, Washington.
Emily Armstrong.
I'll be,
Bailey Estes. Katie Lewis.
curious what what John Harrell's predictions were of that game.
Madeline Toffolo. Scarlett Bornhorst. Pardon me, Bornhorst. Sorry about that. Audrey Purdy. Kinley McDuffie. And Sophie Busby.
So
Come on, give it up for our cheerleaders.
John Harrell's predictions for the Park Tudor game were 38-14 Park Tudor against Indianapolis, Washington. So Washington is a larger school, 3A. Park Tudor did shut out Shortridge last week. Haven't really played a whole lot as I look at their schedule. Great punt by Cash Cowley. Yeah, so this will be probably, for Park Tudor, this will be their first test, probably against Shenandoah. They play Shenandoah and Eastern Hancock back-to-back, so tougher games there for Park Tudor. Always a test for the Raiders. You know Park Tudor's going to have a couple athletes. Just quickness, right? Probably not as, not quite the quickness depth of lapel, but... All right, 1st and 10. Run out there to the left side, met by a flock of Raiders, gain of 4. So lots of new faces in there for the Raiders. I see Miles Shook in there at safety. I see Owen McDowell in there at safety. Blake Kittle in there on the defensive line. Yeah, we got a fan club up here. Miles Shook. All right, pitch to the right for the Braves. Nice run by Chip Bennett. He'll get a first down. You know, if you are Blackhawk, you know this is a good get this drive, march it down the field, a good confidence builder for them. I know it's against our JV, but they're a young program, young team.
And Buckler and Webb bringing down Bennett.
Raiders so far should leave the game unscathed from an injury standpoint.
Good job, young man. See you Monday morning.
Back to pass this time. A little out route. Oh, so close. Good hands there by Aaron Murray deflecting the pass.
Pass broken up by Murray.
It'll be 2nd and 10, 9:20 left in the ball game. Back to pass. Masters. Masters with the interception. Drake Masters. Nice hands by great position by Drake.
Drake Master.
Yeah, Raiders strength of schedule 128. That will fall after tonight, but that helps us quite a bit in the Sagarin ratings. Above Eastern Hancock, for example, pretty much due to strength of schedule.
Bell's got Muncie Central. They're the closest one to us, 160. They got Muncie Central. Northeastern 245, Shenandoah 255. Eastern Hancock's 139. So
Long drive home, you better get your water to go.
Eastern Hancock, excellent. South Putnam. Braden Ebler with a run for the Raiders. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Hey, you got 8 teams in sectional 38. Northeastern, Centerville, Lapel, and Triton Central are all 3-0.
Ebler taken down by Merchant.
Lapel is up on Muncie Central 35-7 after 3. Triton Central could be the best team in the sectional if that's the case. Well, they played Hamilton Heights, Batesville, Reese Oaks. Nice run. Triton Central's played all 3A schools, Batesville, Hamilton Heights, and Tri-West. So they will have a much tougher strength of schedule than anybody else in that sectional. And Triton Central with a 17-14 win at Tri-West last week. So I think the Raiders' best hope, or any of the team's best hope, is you get those top 4 to 5 teams to beat up on each other. You can sneak in there with a Union City and the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage on the 3rd and 3 pass from Masters. Centerville is at Winchester tonight. Raiders, of course, with the sectional victory last year in overtime at Winchester before getting beat in the second round of the sectional. Masters, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Takes a snap. He has to break containment out there. Oh! So David Teeter is I mean, if I'm him, I'm making a beeline for Drake and telling him. Oh, he thought about it for a second and thought against it. So Lucas Miller checking in now for the Raiders, a sophomore.
looking at that ball, I was like, "Is there something stopping this thing?"
So the Braves will take over 1st and 10 from the Raiders 48.
Winchester was up on Centerville 14-7 at half.
Winchester up 14-7 on Centerville at the half. Nice deep ball. Nice deep ball thrown there. Dylan Grimes on the catch. 48-yard touchdown pass from Maxwell Warner.
And Grimes with the reception from
That's a
Warner.
sophomore to
Touchdown,
sophomore.
Braves.
Again, it's a good tandem. Chip Bennett, the running back, is just a junior, so they've got their skill positions coming back next year. It'll be a tougher game next year for the Raiders heading up to Blackford or Blackhawk Christian. No update from the Centerville game since half, 14-7.
Is that 20 kicking?
Yes.
Kick is up. Kick again is very good. 44-14 now. We'll stop the clock. 3:48 to go in the 4th quarter of play. Raiders will be receiving the kickoff yet again. For you Hoosier fans, it is now 66-0 against Indiana State.
They still got their starters in.
Alberto Mendoza checking in, the redshirt freshman. Omar Cooper of the Hoosiers with a 10-reception, 207-yard, 4-touchdown game. That's like PlayStation numbers there.
Come on, folks, you're running out of time. Get over there and get you a Chick-fil-A sandwich before they're gone.
Sellout at the Fishers HSE. It was a sellout.
Sellout at Fishers HSE for the Mudsock, right? The old Mudsock game. You know, that's an interesting school. It's the same school district. It's very interesting how they.
Saying they're going to build another high school.
Oh, good gracious. There's enough people to. You know, I know someone who graduated from Hamilton Southeastern back when it was a small school. I'm not going to say who that is, but I know someone who lived pretty much where the new Fishers Arena is kind of where they grew up, and back when there were homes there. There's a spinner. It'll go out of bounds. Reese making the coaches nervous, but the ball goes out of bounds on the kickoff. Yeah, I thought I was old for saying I remember when Hamilton Southeast or Hamilton Town Center didn't exist. Let alone I remember when there were houses on 116th Street and 69. Back when 96th Street didn't go over the river. It stopped at the river.
Heights is up 43-0.
Who's Pendleton Heights playing tonight? Up 43-0 against Greenfield?
You know, they could go 8-1. They're one loss beat Newtown.
Oh, to New Pal, the 5A
Juggernaut.
almost crown them. Yeah. Oh man, they do it. They do the whole parade and the whole.
Packed house, making money. Todd's salivating.
Oh, you need to.
Mark Tudor says they play tomorrow. Against Indianapolis, Washington.
Park Tudor plays tomorrow instead of tonight. Must be some Hoosier fans there that had to get down for the game. The Raiders will be under the lights next Friday at Park Tudor. All right, kickoff. This time Reese will again let it go out of bounds. Just I say it. I say at this point we're just going to go offense. Coach says the same thing. Raiders will take the ball 1st and 10.
Okay, I watched the Texas Louisville volleyball.
Texas Louisville volleyball.
Yes. And it was because Ramsey Gary from Pendleton
Yeah,
plays on that team.
because she
It was really, I mean, it was
the transfer from Indiana.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Good NIL money down there. You know, it was really good. She look it up. She had a play, and she hit it. She jumped into the bench and hit it over the net.
Oh gosh, she was an incredible player. Indiana had a great volleyball team last year. Just not quite enough talent to be top tier, but with Gary and I forget who their hitter was as well, but. 25. Bentley Fritz with the run there. Gain of 2 or 3. It's going to be a long bus ride home for the Fort Wayne Blackhawk. Not a whole lot to see between here and, you know, Gas City. Nice run by Fritz. Gain of 2 again. His dad was a pretty good defensive tackle back in the day. A small, undersized defensive tackle. At least scrappy. Have you been to Payne's up there by Gas City, the British restaurant? Highly recommend. So if you're ever in that area, I woo. Instead of going to Ivanhoe's, you can go a little British food. Fritz, I mean, Gale Sayers couldn't have made a first down on that play. So lots of defenders in the backfield. Punt team out there for the Raiders. Just over 2 minutes ticking down on the clock. So the Raiders will even their record on the season 2-2, heading down south to Park Tudor next week to face either the 4-0 or 3-1 Park Tudor team. Good punt by Cowley. It'll take a horizontal bounce, picked up. Oh. Ill-advised return there by the Braves. May get a couple plays off here. We'll see what Blackhawk Christian decides to do. 44-14 is your score. That's right. All right, we'll look to pass again. This time the out. Oh, you guys can't miss tackles. This will be the second touchdown catch for Dylan Grimes. That's a missed tackle. Reese Oaks there in the backfield had him wrapped up. Almost got him. Almost got him. 20 seconds to go. We'll get an extra point and a handshake. I think is what we'll get here. Extra point is oh, there's flags all over the field.
Flag on the plate. Penalty against the Raiders.
Let's That'd be an odd place to call a face mask from that side. Personal foul. It called a personal foul. I'm not sure what the personal foul was. Are we going to do an untimed extra point? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and kick it. We're going to go ahead and kick it. Kind of an unceremonious end here. Extra point. 44-20 is the score. Should be 44-21. A nice extra point there. And the Raiders will, Coach, the Raiders will be 2-2. I know you don't have a microphone, but Raiders will be 2-2 heading next week to Park Tudor. We've won the games we're supposed to win. One close, one very close one, and probably lost to a better lapel team. So Raiders can hold their heads high with a victory here at Dale Green Field tonight. We'll see you hopefully next week. If not, definitely back here for homecoming against Hagerstown in 2 weeks. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody.
Be careful out there. Watch out for the other guy because he's not watching out for you. Make it home safe. Watch out for people in the parking lots. Don't run over anybody.